No one is coming. Let that sink in. No one is coming to fix your life. No one is coming to build your future. No one is coming to save you. Not your friends, not your family, not the system, no one. And that might be the hardest truth you will ever hear. Because deep down, most people are waiting. Waiting for the right moment. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for someone to believe in them. Waiting for a miracle. But nothing is coming. Look around you. How many people are stuck? Stuck in the same job. Stuck in the same routine. Stuck in the same excuses. Year after year, not because they can't change, but because they are waiting for something to change them. They think one day everything will just click. That suddenly they'll feel ready. That suddenly life will get easier. But life doesn't work like that. It never has. There is no perfect moment. There is no perfect plan. There is only one thing that matters: action. And the moment you understand this, everything changes. Because the truth is simple. If you don't take control of your life, someone else will, and they won't care about your dreams. They won't care about your potential. They won't care about who you could become. You will wake up one day and realize you built a life you never wanted. A life based on comfort. A life based on fear. A life based on avoiding responsibility. And that's how most people live. Not because they are weak, but because they never made a decision. A real decision. The kind of decision that cuts off all excuses. The kind of decision that says, I don't care how hard it gets. I will figure it out. Because that's what it takes. Not motivation, not luck, not talent. Responsibility. Taking full responsibility for everything in your life. Your results, your failures, your habits, your mindset. It's easy to blame others. It's easy to blame your past, your situation, your environment. But blame changes nothing. Responsibility changes everything. The moment you stop blaming, you gain power, real power. Because now, everything is in your hands. That's when your life starts to shift. That's when you stop being a victim and start becoming a creator. A creator of your own future. But understand this, it won't be easy. There will be days when you feel lost. Days when you feel tired. Days when nothing makes sense. And in those moments, you will wish someone would come and help you. Save you, push you, but no one is coming. And that's exactly why you have to stand up. Even when you don't feel like it. Even when it hurts. Even when everything inside you says stop. Because that is the moment that defines you. Not when things are easy. Not when everything is going your way. But when things are hard. When you're alone. When no one is watching. That's where your character is built. That's where discipline is forged. That's where you become dangerous. Because the moment you realize you can rely on yourself, you become unstoppable. Think about that. If you don't need motivation. If you don't need approval. If you don't need someone pushing you. What can stop you? Nothing. And that's the level you need to reach. A level where you wake up and do the work. No matter how you feel. A level where excuses no longer exist. A level where you hold yourself to a higher standard. Because standards create success. And most people have low standards. They accept average. They accept comfort. They accept weakness. Not you. You're here for a reason. Something inside you knows you're capable of more. More discipline. More focus. More strength. But potential means nothing without action. You don't become better by thinking. You become better by doing. By showing up every single day. Even when it's boring. Even when it's hard. Even when it feels pointless. Because that's what separates winners from everyone else. Consistency. Doing what needs to be done. Long after the feeling is gone. That's how you build something real. That's how you change your life. Not in one day, but day by day. Small actions, repeated over time. That's the formula. No shortcuts, no hacks, just work. And most people won't do it. That's why most people stay average. But you have a choice. You can keep waiting, keep hoping, keep making excuses. Or, you can take control, right now, not tomorrow, not next week, now. Because every day you wait, you lose time. And time is the one thing you never get back. One day, you will look back at your life. And you will ask yourself one question. Did I give everything I had? Or did you wait for someone who was never coming? Because no one is coming. No one is coming to save you. But that's not a weakness. That's your greatest strength. Because it means, you don't need anyone. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. You don't need a perfect moment. All you need is to decide. To decide that you're done being average. To decide that you're done making excuses. To decide that your life is in your hands. And once you make that decision, there is no going back. Because now, you know the truth. And the truth is simple. No one is coming. So become the person who saves himself.